Breaking news: Dodgers star Mookie Betts has been benched, and the reason may surprise you: mental health and a struggle with adapting to the shortstop role. Yesterday's lineup omission wasn't injury-related. Betts reportedly needed space to reset and recharge his mindset. Sources say the move reflects deeper concerns over the defensive adjustment and overall well-being, not performance alone. Fans and analysts are reacting, with support pouring in across social media. Is this a sign that LA is prioritizing player health first? Could this be the reset Betts and the team needed? This is deeper than just a lineup change, and it matters now more than ever. This wasn't the kind of news anyone expected from the Los Angeles Dodgers this deep into the season. Mookie Betts, former MVP, six-time All-Star, World Series champion, and one of the faces of Major League Baseball, benched. But not because of an injury. Not because of a slump. No, it's deeper. This time, it's about mental health. And now the entire baseball world is asking one painful question: is Mookie Betts struggling with the pressure of his new role at shortstop? Let's be honest, when the Dodgers moved Mookie Betts to shortstop, it felt bold. It felt innovative. It felt like something only a transcendent athlete could handle. But it also felt risky. Because Mookie's never played shortstop full-time. Sure, he's one of the most versatile players in the game. He's proven he can dominate in the outfield. He's even shined at second base. But shortstop? The most mentally demanding position in baseball? That's a whole different beast. Now, weeks into the 2025 season, we're seeing cracks. Not in his talent. Not in his leadership. But in his mental well-being. The Dodgers officially announced before their latest game that Betts would be taking a step back, not due to any specific injury, but to reset and regroup. The phrasing was careful. Supportive. But it was also clear, Mookie is dealing with something internal. And that has thrown the entire clubhouse, and frankly the entire fanbase, into a moment of reflection. Because if a superstar like Mookie Betts can be this vulnerable, if he can need space and time, then maybe it's time we talk more seriously about the weight these players carry. It's easy to look at the stats. The Gold Gloves. The MVPs. The multi-million-dollar contract. But what fans often forget is that behind the cleats, behind the smile, behind the Dodger blue, there's a human being. And right now, that human being is under a kind of pressure most of us will never understand. From the beginning of this positional change, there were whispers. Could Mookie really handle the complexity of shortstop? The daily wear and tear? The constant adjustments? The physical and emotional toll? For a while, he answered those questions with grace. He worked harder than anyone in spring training. He took extra grounders. He studied tape. And early on, it looked promising. He turned double plays. He showed flashes of brilliance. But as the season wore on, the errors began to mount. The hesitation crept in. The confidence looked shaken. And most concerning of all, the joy seemed to be fading. In interviews, Mookie's tone shifted. He was no longer talking about fun and challenge. Instead, he started mentioning fatigue, pressure, and the weight of expectations. And now, the decision to bench him, reportedly initiated with his full agreement, is a moment that says more than any quote could. The Dodgers are giving Mookie time to breathe. And they should. But what this really reveals is something the league needs to face head-on. Mental health matters even for superstars. It's not just about statistics. It's about sustainability. About protecting the people who give us these incredible performances night after night. About realizing that being the face of a franchise, especially one as massive as the Dodgers, isn't just a job. It's a burden. One that can wear down even the strongest. And let's not forget, Mookie isn't just a Dodger. He's the guy kids look up to. He's the guy who signs autographs until security tells him to stop. He's the guy who smiles in every press conference, even after a tough loss. But who supports him when he's the one struggling? This moment, this benching, isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's Mookie and the Dodgers saying, we care about the person first. And in a league where playing through pain is often glorified, this kind of honesty is revolutionary. So where does this leave the Dodgers? Well, the baseball side is tricky. Mookie's absence leaves a gap. Gavin Lux or Miguel Rojas might rotate in. The defensive chemistry will need to be adjusted. The batting lineup might shuffle. And let's be clear, the Dodgers need Mookie to be at his best if they're going to push for a World Series. But they also need Mookie to be okay. Because a burnout Mookie Betts helps no one, not the team, not the fans, not the game. Teammates have already shown support. Freddie Freeman told reporters, "He's our brother before he's our teammate. He'll come back when he's ready, and when he does, he'll be better than ever." Clayton Kershaw, who knows the highs and lows of a long MLB career, added, "Sometimes the strongest move is saying, 'I need a break.'" I've got nothing but respect for him. Social media has been flooded with support. Fans posting messages like, "Take your time, Mookie, and you've given us so much. Now take care of yourself." Even rival players, yes, rivals, have chimed in. Tree Turner tweeted, "Mental health is no joke. All love, Mook." Aaron Judge posted a photo of him and Betts with the words, "Respect always." And perhaps the most powerful message came from a young fan who held up a sign at the stadium tonight that read, "Mookie, we love you even when you're benched." That's the kind of message this sport needs. Because here's the bigger truth, baseball is changing. This isn't the old school grind until you drop mentality anymore. Teams are finally realizing that long-term greatness isn't about playing every single game. It's about knowing when to step away, when to recharge, when to put the person first. And in doing this now and being transparent, open, and honest, Mookie Betts just became a role model in a way that goes far beyond any stat sheet. He's showing young athletes that it's okay to speak up, to ask for help, to prioritize mental clarity over hustle culture. And that's what makes this moment so powerful. So what comes next? The Dodgers say there's no timetable for Mookie's return. It'll depend on how he feels. And that's exactly how it should be. Whether it's one game, 1 week, or 1 month, this reset could be the key to getting back the version of Mookie who plays loose, plays free, and plays with joy. Because let's not forget who we're talking about. This is the same Mookie Betts who robbed home runs with gravity-defying leaps in right field. The same Mookie who stole bases with a grin. The same Mookie who helped lead the Dodgers to the 2020 World Series and gave fans memories that will last forever. And he'll do it again. But only if he's